What's up everyone, it's Kuharan. We're back with another video, and today we're diving deep into the world of ChatGPT. Now, you've probably heard of ChatGPT, this crazy powerful AI tool that can write stories, answer questions, even code for you. But to really unlock its full potential, you've got to know how to use it right. That's where prompts come in. Prompts are basically the instructions you give ChatGPT. The more specific and clear you are with what you want, the better the response you're going to get. We're breaking down the 5 key things you need to know to write prompts that get results. So whether you're a student, a content creator, or just curious, this video is for you. Let's jump right in. All right, let's kick things off with the most important rule of prompt writing. Be specific. This is the golden rule that will make your interactions with ChatGPT much more effective and satisfying. You've got to treat ChatGPT like you treat your phone's GPS. Imagine you're trying to get to a new restaurant in town. You wouldn't just type in "go places." That would be absurd and unhelpful. You'd put in a specific address, right? The exact street, number, and maybe even the zip code. It's the same idea here. Specificity is key to getting the right directions or answers. If you hit ChatGPT with a vague prompt like, tell me about the universe, it's going to be like, whoa, dude, that's a lot to unpack. It's too broad. You might get a response, but it's going to be super general, like a Wikipedia page that you didn't ask for. Not very useful, right? But if you're specific and say something like, explain the Big Bang Theory in simple terms, like you're talking to a 5-year-old, now you're talking. This gives ChatGPT a clear direction. ChatGPT knows exactly what you want. It can provide a detailed, accurate response that meets your needs. Think of it like ordering a coffee. You wouldn't just say, coffee, please. You wouldn't just say, coffee, please. That would leave the barista guessing. You'd specify the size, the type of roast, maybe even a little caramel drizzle, right? The more details, the better. It's all about giving ChatGPT the right ingredients to work with. The more precise you are, the better the outcome. So next time you're stuck, don't be afraid to get super specific. Detail is your friend. The more details you give, the better ChatGPT can understand what you're looking for. Specificity leads to clarity and better results. All right, so you're being specific with your prompts. That's awesome. But here's the next level context. Imagine you walk into a restaurant and just blurt out, I'll have the usual. The waiter's going to look at you like you're crazy, right? You got to give them some context. It's the same with ChatGPT. Let's say you're writing a story about a detective in a futuristic city. If you just say write a scene where the detective chases a suspect, ChatGPT might give you something generic. But what if you add some context? Tell it the detective, a grizzled veteran with a cybernetic eye, is chasing a suspect through the neon-lit streets of Neo-Tokyo. Now, ChatGPT has something to work with. It can tap into those details and create something truly unique and engaging. Context is like setting the stage for ChatGPT. It gives it the background information it needs to understand your vision and create something special. So don't be afraid to get descriptive. Okay, we're getting into pro-level stuff now. This is where you can really start to shine. We've talked about being specific, adding context, but here's the thing. Sometimes you need ChatGPT to give you information in a specific way, right? That's where formatting comes in. It's all about how you present your data. Think about it. The way information is structured can make a huge difference in understanding and usability. Sometimes you need a bulleted list to break down points clearly and concisely. Other times you need a table to compare data side by side, or maybe even an essay for a more detailed explanation. The good news is ChatGPT can handle it all. It's versatile and can adapt to your needs. But you've got to tell it what you want. Be clear and specific with your instructions. Don't be afraid to get bossy with your prompts. The more detailed you are, the better the output. For example, let's say you're comparing different smartphones. You want a clear comparison. You could say, compare the iPhone 15 Pro Max, the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, and the Google Pixel 8 Pro in a table format. This way, you get a structured comparison. Boom! ChatGPT will create a beautiful table with all the specs, making it super easy to compare. No more confusion. Or maybe you're writing a presentation and need key takeaways. You want it to be impactful. Just say, give me 5 bullet points summarizing the benefits of renewable energy. Simple and effective. The point is, you're not limited to just plain text. You have options. Take control and tell ChatGPT exactly how you want that information presented. Make it work for you. All right, Here's the thing about ChatGPT. It's incredibly powerful, but it's not a mind reader yet. Sometimes you might give it a prompt and the response isn't exactly what you had in mind. It can be a bit frustrating, but don't let that discourage you. And that's okay. It's all part of the process. Think of it as a journey of discovery. Think of it like cooking a new recipe. You gather your ingredients, follow the steps, and see how it turns out. You wouldn't expect it to be perfect on the first try, right? Sometimes it takes a few attempts to get it just right. You might need to adjust the seasoning, add a little more of this or that, maybe even change an ingredient entirely. It's the same with ChatGPT. The more you play around with it, the better you'll understand how to get the results you want. Don't be afraid to experiment. Try different approaches and see what works best. Try rephrasing your prompt, adding more details, or even using follow-up prompts to refine the output. Each tweak can bring you closer to your goal. It's all about finding what works best for you. Everyone's process is different, and that's the beauty of it. For example, let's say you ask ChatGPT to write a song about the beauty of nature. The first draft might be good, but maybe it's missing that emotional punch. You might want it to evoke a stronger feeling. So you could follow up with, make it more melancholic, reflecting on the passage of time. This can add depth and resonance to your song. The beauty of ChatGPT is that it's always learning and evolving. The more you use it, the better it gets at understanding your needs. All right, we've covered a lot of ground today, but here's the fun part. ChatGPT isn't just a tool, it's a creative partner. Don't be afraid to get weird, to think outside the box, to unleash your inner creative genius. One of the coolest things about ChatGPT is its ability to role play. You can tell it to act like an expert in any field, a fictional character, even a historical figure. For example, imagine you're writing a screenplay and you need a witty dialogue scene between two rival scientists. You could say, write a dialogue scene between Albert Einstein and Nikola Tesla, arguing about the merits of alternating current versus direct current. Or maybe you're struggling to understand a complex topic. Instead of just asking for a definition, you could say, explain quantum physics to me like I'm a dog. The possibilities are truly endless. And there you have it, 5 solid tips to master your prompts for ChatGPT. Let's quickly recap. 1. Be specific. 2. Provide context. 3. Set the format. 4. Experiment and iterate. 5. Get creative. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use these tips. Have a favorite prompt trick? Drop it in the comments below, and stay tuned for our next video where we'll explore how ChatGPT can help with productivity hacks. See you next time.